from the crossroads of America. We're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the New York Jets and the Indianapolis Colts. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And here we go from Indy. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
First down 10 at their own 18-yard line.
To a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got Richard E. Ready.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And working a couple yards past the line. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
To the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Pass play coming here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12. Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
Lead on their opening drive. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. They'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. New York to the line. First and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready? 60 Bison. Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get that to the line. It's going to be second down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talked about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Second down pass play coming. Connection made to the rookie from Washington. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They're going to try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kind of feel like welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
Defense sent him packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with second down. He's going to throw this one. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, he puts a sack on the board.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And this drive has come to a screeching halt. 3 straight sacks. That brings up 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
Begins his return at the 16. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Cowboy 80. Set. Hey. Cut 19. Cut 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Straight to the air is Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
38-yard line.
60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Connecting again with Downs. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's the end of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for the 2nd quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points.
Let's go now. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Rig alert, rig alert. Stay with him. Let go.
It's a design keeper, it's Richardson. And he gets in, touchdown. The Colts pull that in for a further 13-zip. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
14. Jets, nothing.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on. Back to 60.
They start the drive at home. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. We'll cobble together a yard there. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's brought down at about that 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And he missed it. It's no good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Completed over the middle. He won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Has a left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. Brings it in at the 12. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
This young man struggled to limit the interceptions this rookie season, and they've shown a lot of patience. But we know that NFL stands for not for long, especially if you're a QB that's interception prone.
Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready.
Play action with Richardson. Connects on the crosser. He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Taylor now up the middle. He's got room to roam. All the way. Touchdown, Indy! The Colts boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Street. Let's go now. 70, Timberwolf.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Back to work after throwing the pick. Throw right side, cut by Wilson. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Setting up to throw. Cox, that's Arian Smith. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. 3rd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off Zaire Franklin. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, batting, baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things fall out.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts boat racing them to the halftime locker room. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pitch. He's throwing again. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game. Their latest brings up second down.
Second down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go, set.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Gain of 26 yards there. And it'll be first down Colts.
That's good.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down.
Come on, 19 Lions, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let go.
To throw, Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Second and 3 now. Back now, pressure coming. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Check, Panther.
Now a design run. Here's Richardson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
They're going Taylor. Just away from one. And They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
27-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Check smash. Check smash. 60 Vikings. 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Throwing from the gun. He's got it near the 8. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 20.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
3-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on. Check up.
Taylor will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Down. Go.
Taylor again. This time he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Colts continue piling onto this lead.
35. Jets nothing.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
19 Tigers.
They'll come out throwing. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Putting a receiver in motion. They give on 2nd to Hall. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On the counter, Hall. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. One that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back to throw. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they get this down to the 28. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Has him on the quick hitter. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
70, go! Let go!
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is an old school battle you simply love to see. An offense that close to a first down, a defense that knows there's a run headed its way. It's a battle of wills. It's the offense that gets it done this time.
Go!
First down, Hall gets it again. And this give not as fruitful. They're on the quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. I hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately.
Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Let's go now. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Set up the screen here for Hall. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed up. Any play, first, second, third down, sometimes even 4th. It takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Desperation time here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Cameron Rhino. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
He'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go. 19.
They go again with Taylor. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Taylor again. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts very close to an 11th win this season. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let it go.
They give to Taylor, right side. Ball's around him. He's got space. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Ready? Liking 18. Ready?
2nd down carry for Taylor. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9, and that brings up 3rd and short.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.